Oh, hello, hello, hello. Time for riding with Ron and No AI. Yup, Ron's me, and I'm inviting you to go for a ride. Now, I got bad news. I only got one cup of coffee. We got to share. Sorry. I wipe my mouth off real good, and anytime you need a drink of it, you just help yourself. Oh, right. Hey, what do you think about this new camera? Yeah, Soulminer has got himself a brand new cell phone, and it's got a new camera on it. Now, I can't really show you my face because the fact that the angle of the camera would be wrong. But you get the idea where my hands, my body, I guess you can see a little bit of it down there. Okay. Yeah, we're up here at the hacienda. I believe it is April the 2nd. And it is 75 degrees. I am jumping for joy. And just saying, take off the jacket, mama. Yeah, t-shirt time. Woohoo! Listen, I don't mind it when it gets down a little bit in the 50s or even the 40s. I can stand it for a little while, but 30s and below, that kind of gets me anymore. Used to be we'd go out and stay out all day. Stack up a big stack of tires and light a fire and burn them tires. We'd be warm and black from that soot. Yeah, I wanted to show you. Now look at this. I have got grass. Now this is my arrow right here. This is my arrow that's pointing to the cross. Oh look, there's a rainbow up there. You see it? Straight ahead over top of the middle of the screen. Look at that. A rainbow. It ain't even raining. Well, thank you, Lord, for showing us that rainbow. We know that it comes from you, and we thank you that you're never going to kill us anymore because you saved us and died for us. Man, isn't that a great promise? Well, you don't know the Lord, you're really missing out on what you can have in this life. He's there for you in your strength and your health and your help. When you need Him, He's always there, every day. You know, and my mom is in the hospital now. I appreciate your prayers for her. She had a fall. She's recovering. I do appreciate your prayers. But that promise tells me this too will pass. There's coming a day, my friend, when no storm clouds will rise, not a tear will dim the eye. And in that Beulah land, now this is the arrow, and right over here it's a cross. But as you can see, I got some work to do because my arrow is getting grown over by grass. That ain't good. I don't want it to look like the rest of the field. I want it to look like a giant cross. So I'm going to lay the rake to it again, break up all this sod here, flip it over. And then I'm going to plant some red clover. I got some seed. I plan on getting on the tractor. And I don't know. I may even take you for a ride on the tractor while we plant some seed and cover up the ground. Cover up the seed after you plant it. You don't want to cover it up too deep. It won't come up. And you don't want to leave it on top of the ground. Birds will pick it up. Right? Well, I'll tell you one thing. I I'm so glad I have a Savior to trust in. He's going to take care of everything for us. Me and my family, we've been serving the Lord since 1970. All of us gave our lives to the Lord and started serving Him. And ever since, we have had a tremendous adventure with the Lord. He's a good boss. Oh, man. Always is there and always provides. But now, I got something to show you that the Lord has provided for me. He has provided me something called ramps. I don't know if you're from around these parts or not, but if you're not, a ramp is a wild leek in the leek family. Sort of like a green onion, but a whole lot different. A different flavor and a different smell. The ramp is called the stinky weed. So it makes you stink. Yoo-hoo! I went to school with a couple old boys, brothers, the Hoover boys. And the Hoover boys were pretty ornery. But I tell you one thing, they really liked ramps. Ramp season come in now. I got a patch right over there. I got a little patch right there. Now this is my property where I am planting the ramps. There weren't very many here, just a very, very few. So I've started planting some ramps, and that's going to be my springtime staple for my vitamin C and all them other good nutrients that you find in your ramps. But anyway, I think I may have just driven all the way by the ramps I had growing. Oh no, wait a minute, there's some more right down here. Oh yeah, okay. I hope you can see. Yeah, I think you can. Okay, right there in front, to the left of that tree, is a little patch of green. You see that? That's ramps. They just came up a couple days ago, and the green's starting to grow. The greens will get about 10 or 11 inches long and turn brown on the ends, and the bulbs will get hard, tough to eat. But if you eat them now, especially now, there's another little patch right over there. Okay, I've got some ramps growing here, so I've got to be sure and plant some more this year, because once you dig them up and eat them, they're gone. So you're going to plant, boy, plant. All right. Now, my old camper, this would happen to be the north-facing side. This is the cold side of the hill, in other words. This is where the ramps grow. This is where the ginseng grows. North-facing side of the hill. It's colder, it's damper, wetter, and ramps and ginseng like that. So do morels. I don't know if you know what a morel is or not, but it's a morel season right about now. But I heard the old government was trying to put a limit on how many ramps you can dig and how many morels you can eat. You got to be kidding. Yeah, that'll fly over like a lead balloon. Yeah, we see how that balloon flew over. Lead balloon, yeah, same. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Where the world's getting, you better know Jesus, because Jesus is coming again. Woo-wee! It is going to be sweet. Now, I have made the rounds of my old hacienda here. I haven't been up here for about a week or so, but I want you to look at how green the grass is getting. Now, I've already mowed mine at the house. It grows faster over there because the season starts sooner. But I want to show you, I want to show you the ramps down there. I saw Mark, that neighbor, Robert over there. Robert was cutting wood. Mark's been working on the road, bless his heart. Fixed their gate up for us, so it's good now. Oh man. Yeah, we got some good neighbors. I hope you are a good neighbor. If you ain't, why aren't you? Does it help you to be mean to your neighbors? Take your stuff and don't return it? So what if they took your soul last year and didn't bring it back? It don't matter. Forgive or forget. My gosh. Life's almost over. Hey, I've got a name I want you to think about. Alright? Here's the name I want you to think about. Final Judgment Preparation. Now that's what I'm doing right here. I am preparing myself for the final judgment because God told me to tell you this stuff. So, you know, that's why I say if you got a problem with me, then you may need to talk to the Maker because He's the one that gave me this job and I promised Him I would try to do it. I just want to tell people about the Lord and about what they can have in their life. That doesn't mean you're not going to have any trouble. Because my friends, Christians, the devil's after you. You are his number one target. He's coming, honey. And he's coming for your church. So don't be putting down the church. The church has been hammered by the devil for thousands of years. He's camping in the church. So friends, we've got to realize it's up to us, you and your Lord. You're going to talk to Him one of these days. He wants you to know He loves you. And I love you too. Oh, I'm telling you this story. Yeah. Oh man, there's old Jed. You talk about a faithful dude now. Look at him standing up there on the bank. Watching my gate. Jed, I just want to say thanks, bud. Appreciate all your labors. Catch you next time on the broker and see some ramps. Right up here. Once you get to the Bigfoot house, the neighbor said I could have a ramp or two out of that patch. He's got ramps on the top and the bottom, above the road, below the road, all around the road. The secret about ramps is you don't want to dig them all. You dig a few here, dig a few there. Spread it out. Ramps will spread. They do have seeds. I had some ramp seeds I planted and I haven't seen them come up yet. I'll let you know if they do. I've got a bunch of walnuts also I'm supposed to plant. Me and my grandbabies, Liddy and Jack, they helped me pick up a bunch of walnuts. I've got about 3 or 4 5-gallon buckets full of walnuts. Hey, I also want you to tell me what do you think about the camera. Now, I know the dual capture. In the truck, it looks better because you can see my face. In here, I may have to make some adjustments. Right now, it's not really showing you my face. See, if I went like this, see what I'm saying? shows your face anyway, do you? Oh, well. I'll give you a chin. I'm sitting kind of cockeyed because my knee's been giving me trouble. But if I keep it bound up tight, pushing on that front of that cheap Jeep, then it gets hurt. Oh yeah, right here. Look here. Alright, let's see. They're right here on the hillside. Oh yeah, I think right here they are. I think I'll be able to show them to you pretty easily. Hopefully. I saw them there just a little bit ago. Okay. Right here. Oh, those are ferns. What are you talking? Oh yeah, there they are. Yeah. See that little patch right there? That little green patch. Right there above that rock. Yeah, that's it. That's ramps. And all through this hillside. Now, if you look up the hill, up behind, the sun is shining on a green patch. Right there. You see that? Well, that is all ramps. There is a major patch of ramps right there. Now, there's that many or more than that down below the road right here. This is more than enough for, you know, we only eat a couple skillets full. But it takes a few to make a skillet now, I'm telling you. There's nothing, especially when they're young like kids. But I'll tell you one thing, they are very, very tasty. If you're one who likes garlic or onions, maybe horseradish, oh, you'd love ramps. I really believe you would. Yeah, the neighbors out here cutting some wood. Bigfoot house. I wanted to get some video time in so I could tell you some stuff, you know? Lord, give me some stuff to say. And this is really the only place. I do have Sunday school class now. So I do get teach in Sunday school. He's a hard worker, man. I'll tell you one thing. That boy cuts the wood. Whoa. How many cords of wood he's cut? Man. He probably cut 8 or 9 last year. 10 maybe. How you, buddy?
Hey.
I hate to bother you, but you look like you need a break.
Yeah.
I thought, my gosh, she's been going at it ever since I came by here. You're really a working guy.
Well, I worked this morning. I mowed 2 yards. Oh, that little trailer of mine, hold 3. Damn, he's up to where I have to trash on.
Wow.
I just put rams over the winter and all that crap.
Oh, yeah.
Cleaning up people's yards.
That's a
done
job.
all that before I come out here.
Wow. That's the job.
I stay busy.
Well, I tell you one thing. I know one thing. You're a hard-working man, that's for sure. You do a lot of work. Now, is that a locust?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. You talk about some good wood.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
That burns almost as hot as coal.
oh, it does. Right at it. You can turn the stove red with it.
Boy, it gets bitter. The smell will kill you.
I'm allergic to it, I think.
Oh.
Because I got to wear a mask sometimes to take the extra shots.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Just the smell of smoke will make me just tear me off teeth.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty bad off right now, really.
Wow. Yeah, from working with it, I bet you are if you're allergic to it.
Well, it's not just the locust, it's just firewood in general.
Oh, firewood. Wood smoke.
Yeah, that's what the doctor, he said, believe it or not, almost everybody in the world is allergic to wood smoke of one type or
Wood
another.
smoke. I wouldn't doubt a bit.
Well, think about it. It's in our genetics, I guess. We always cook with heat.
Yeah.
You can't cook with cold. Gotta have a fire somewhere.
Well, that's a good to see you, Michael. Take care.
Yes, sir. Good to see
I'm
you,
going to
brother.
ride around a little bit.
Yeah, man. Enjoy your ride.
Okay, thank you, man. You have good. Be careful. All right. Get around there and talk to Michael and neighbor a little bit. Oh, talk to your neighbors. You know, the neighbors I got up there in the town where I live, they don't really talk much. I got in trouble with my neighbors over there. Two different neighbors, two different times, were cutting my trees. And I wanted to keep my trees, so I had to tell them to stop. Boy, they didn't like that. Oh my gosh. They thought I'd stolen their puppy, got so mad at me, made them quit cutting my trees down. Yeah. That's a story for Jesus, because I turned all that over to him and I forgave those people. But you know what? I don't think there's any way I'm ever going to be able to have a friendship with them. So they never trust me to say anything. Here's what I asked. Two things. You tell the truth and obey the law. Two things. If you can do that, tell the truth and obey the law, you can get along real well in life, go a long ways. But where you get into trouble is when you disobey the law and start to lie. Who's the father of the lie? He never told the truth, not once. It's what Jesus said about the devil. Tell them your name. You may be hollering out on the back porch and need somebody to pick you up. Enjoy what God's given us to enjoy and share it with whoever's willing to turn it on and watch it. You know, if you like it, you want to tell someone about the Lord, share this with them. I'll tell them. The Lord's giving me a message for them. Yeah, and for you. He loves you, and He's coming again. So get ready. Get ready, folks. Thank you. Godspeed, my friends.